why am I teaching you this? I'm teaching you this because I feel that it's a really good skill for people to know how to do if they have horses or want to go horseback riding with friends or family. I feel that it's a really fun skill for people to have because if you want to get older and you have your own horses, then you could ride them, or if you wanted to help out at horse camp, you could ride them there too. After learning how to do this, I feel that people will have a great skill and have an awesome time enjoying themselves and riding their horses. The things you'll need will include a horse, and then you'll need a halter and a person or a post to hold them. Then you'll need a saddle pad, a saddle, and you'll probably need a bridle too. Now when you're putting the saddle on, the first step is to groom them, but since this horse is already groomed, we don't need to go over that. So then the second step would be to take the saddle pad, and to put the saddle pad on, you want to put it halfway up the horse's neck with the front part, which has this little leather thing, and you'll put it halfway up their neck and then slide it back to the withers, which is right here on this bone, so that way the hair doesn't get all messed up and then the sweat doesn't get into it. Next, you'll need to put the saddle on. To put the saddle on, you're going to do basically the same thing, except it's going to go in the exact same spot as the pad, and you're going to want to put this thing, the stirrup, right on this horn. And then just put it over their back and set it down. And then right here, you'll want to push it up so that way they have air going through here so that way they don't get all sweaty. After that, you're going to want to put the cinch on. The cinch holds the saddle on, and what you need to do is take the latigo, or this big strap, and push it through this bottom ring. And what you can do to make sure it doesn't pinch any of the skin on the bottom of the horse, you can move their legs forward a little bit to stretch out the skin so it doesn't pinch. You want to put it through the bottom one, then through this top, and then through the bottom hoop one more time. And you want to make sure it's fairly tight. And then to make sure it's really tight, you put 4 fingers right here and then push until it's snug on your fingers. To tie this off, you can either put it on this little buckle right there through a hole, but it doesn't hold it very well. So what you do is you put it through the top, go across all of these bands right there, go up through this ring, and then push it down through this little loop that you made. Next, what you need to do, if you have a bridle, is you put the bridle on. Now to put the bridle on, you put this nose band on their nose first, and then bring the bit through their mouth and push their ears and their forelock, or like their bangs basically, and push it through this top part right there. Then you take their throat latch right here and buckle it to the first or second hole so it's not too tight. Then you'll put the reins on, which will go 1 strap on each side, and then you'll hook it to where this little lever right there is facing out so that way it doesn't poke them in this chin. Now when you want to get on, you take the reins and you put them right here while you hold on to this horn. Then you put your right foot in, and then you gotta jump over just like a bike. Then put your other foot in the stirrups, and then you're ready to go.